Good morning, guys. We have Cairo. Cairo is an ascending 15-minute ladder. It has strict pull-ups or substitutes, a one-arm dumbbell squat clean or substitute we have for you, and then a dumbbell facing burpee or odd object facing burpee. Facing burpees, guys, if you're in a small space, just switch that out to lateral so you keep it a little tighter. Okay, so the way we work this is we'll do 2 strict pull-ups, 2 one-arm dumbbell squat cleans, 2 dumbbell facing burpees, then 444, 666, 888 until that 15 minutes is over, or the substitutes. So let's talk about the substitutes. If you don't have that dumbbell or the kettlebell or whatever, first of all, contact us so we can help you out. Second of all, maybe you have something large like a big duffel bag. We go to a 2-arm ground to shoulder as our substitute for strict pull-ups, and with that object we have our goblet squats, which we're going to go over in a second, touch on the technique. Okay, so the warm-up, guys, has a similar flavor. We're going to kind of get an idea of how the ascending reps go. We're going to do, for quality, 2 inchworms, 2 pull-ups or bent over rows, and 2 broad jumps. If you have a small space, guys, just jump one way, turn around, jump the other. Then we do 444 and then 666, kind of at a slow to moderate pace, okay? I'll come back to a couple things here on the board as we get into it, things to think about after we've done the movement prep. So let's talk about these movements one at a time. So what we're going to have first, obviously, we have our strict pull-ups. Strict pull-ups, we're going full extension and then bring it so that the chin comes over the bar. If you have maybe a short ceiling or something, but you can get yourself a bar hung up, maybe you do that inverted row as a good substitute. So some things to play with, and if you need help on figuring the logistics out, guys, please contact us. We're here for you. If you don't have the option for some kind of pull-up or inverted row, we're just going to switch that out to a odd object ground to shoulder. So we're going to grab on something like this. We're here, picking it up like this, or maybe you have something you're going to be holding onto the side. We're going to take it to the shoulder, okay? We're doing a pulling action. That's why it's a substitute for our pull-ups. From there, we have our one-arm dumbbell hang squat cleans. You can choose to alternate arms as you see fit. I'm just going to divide everything in half. So we're coming to the ground, we jump, shrug, and we squat and fully stand. Pretty common for that one, guys, that we do a lot of cheating by getting rid of that dumbbell before we fully stand. Be proud, fully extend the hips, take a second to take a breath at the top. That's a good place to space out to make sure you're not holding your breath. So we have here, stand, switch arms, here, and fully stand. That would be 2, okay? So one arm, then the other. So if we are doing ground to shoulder in substitute for pull-ups, what we're going to do for that odd object is we're going to hold on to it somehow, goblet like this if we can. If you can't, you can just give it a little hug. However we can, but we're going to keep it in that front position, and we're just doing our nice little squats with the odd object, okay? Or a combination of a couple different things. You could do pull-ups and then odd object squat cleans. That's an option too. Feel free, again, to contact us at any point through Facebook if you have questions ahead of time. And we're going to try to reach out to you today to make sure you're facilitated your training. Let's talk about the warm-up. So the warm-up, guys, we have that inchworm. There's some videos on the notes for today you can check out. But for that inchworm, we're traveling out, traveling up, standing up, and repeating. For whatever you're going to be doing for that pulling action, we want a little warm-up for there. So we can do just a light set of pull-ups, or we can do 1, 2, and then switch 1, 2, bent over rows, or even with that odd object, couple of bent over rows, okay? And then broad jumps, guys. We don't need to be hitting hard. We're just trying to explosively open the hips. So we're gonna jump, land softly, and repeat, okay? That's your warm-up. So a couple things about today's workout, guys. If you've done ladders, ascending ladders, you know that the first couple rounds seem really easy. It almost kind of tricks you into sprinting the first little bit of the workout, but then all of a sudden you're gonna hit a wall. That's not what you wanna do. For the 2s and the 4s and the 6s, pace things out. Make sure you're maintaining your heart rate. Allow that just to be an acclimatization to the workout. Make sure that when you get into the bigger sets, you're not forced to stop and take, gasping breaths. The idea is know yourself. Like if you know that you're a little bit high in the heart rate and you can't accomplish that 12 reps, just do a force break at 6, right? Small sets and small rests is the way to attack this workout.